Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. And today, I'm going to go and open a few packs because we have marquee matchups to do. I actually missed the 45k pack they released the other day. I was going to do it, and then I completely forgot it existed, and that's it. It's gone. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. But there is a Marcus Alonso who has a 100k pack, and I wasn't even aware that it was a 100k pack, so we may or may not complete that. First, though, Samuel says, painful watching TVM put Ben Yedder in as he's better than Ronaldinho. Mr. Ty says, Ben Yedder is literally 10 times better than Ronaldinho. What are you smoking? Someone else says, why Lozano, the best super sub in FIFA 19? These are all players that literally sit on my bench or in reserves or not even at all anywhere there and who never get on, ever. Because I just don't find them exciting to play with. We're at the stage of the game now where I want to use players I enjoy using rather than players who I feel like would be better for, well, not winning games, because there's a mixture of both, right? I want to use players who are enjoyable, but I also want to use players who fit the game very, very well. Now, in terms of Ben Yedder, he's a really good player. He's a phenomenal card. However, when I'm using him, I'm not thinking, right, let's give the ball to Ben Yedder. Come on, let's get Ben Yedder on the ball. I'm thinking, oh, is that right? That's Ben Yedder. I don't care, you know? I've got Ronaldo and I've got Bale, I've got Prime Socrates and all this nonsense. I'm happy to use those. I'm excited by those. I give the ball to Bale, something's going to happen. I give the ball to Ronaldo, we can do skills for days, we can get down the wing, we can pop across him, we can maybe cut inside, we can do all these things. I know you can do all that with Ben Yedder, but it doesn't excite me to do that with Ben Yedder. Ronaldinho, on the other hand, is a player that I grew up watching, and he is absolutely insane. He's one of the best players of all time. Is Ben Yedder one of the best players of all time? No. Ronaldinho is someone that I have a nostalgia link with because of how, growing up and all the memories of him watching him play and humiliating people, watching him play against Chelsea, doing a little dance before he took a shot and scored a goal. Those kind of things, they're exciting, and I want to be able to try and do them in FIFA. I want to play with Ronaldinho and skill 4 or 5 people, do La Croqueta, right, is so overpowered and boring to use almost because no one can defend it, and it's not like impressive to use, right? Because anybody can do it. Ben Yedder can do it, and if you manage to La Croqueta your way through 4 or 5 players and score a goal, so what? He's using broken mechanics to score a goal. If you do that with Ronaldinho, it doesn't matter if it's the most overused skill move in the game and it's literally broken. Because Ronaldinho did it, it's the best goal I've ever scored, and that's what I want to do. Cruyff is literally just the best player I've ever used in the game. That's why I want to use him. But in terms of Ronaldinho, I just love him in real life, so I want to play with him in game. And that's why Ben Yedder for me was a reasonable sacrifice. No one ever complained when I went out and got Jari Litmanen, despite the fact that this card is pretty much trash. In game, he's not good. He's just not that good at all. But I'm going to keep him, and I'm going to continue to play with him because it's Jari Litmanen. And that's basically where I am with Ronaldinho, except Ronaldinho isn't trash in game. But it's just each to their own. If you had Ben Yedder and you would have kept him, that is 100% fine. But this is just the way that I personally want to play the game, and I'm hoping that's one of the reasons why you guys want to watch me on this road to glory, because it's different to other people's road to glories. Yeah, I've got Vieira, and yeah, I'm using Ronaldo, and there's a few other players dotted in there that are quote-unquote meta. But if you go and watch, I don't know, anyone else's, just go pick a random road to glory and go watch it, and I bet you their team is 70% what someone else's road to glory team looks like. And you can literally pick 10 people who do road to glories, and I bet you there's at least 6 players in the starting 11 that they all have. You may get that here, like I said, with Vieira and Ronaldo, maybe Van Dijk to a degree, but I bet you then every other player is different. No one will have that Firmino. No one will play Casemiro. Absolutely no one doing a road to glory will have that Casemiro in there. Socrates probably isn't a player most people will go for. Alisson isn't a goalkeeper. Trent isn't the fullback. It's a different team because I'm sort of half playing to the meta, but half playing with players I want to use. And that's where it comes down to. I apologise if I've annoyed anyone by what did I do? By giving up Ben Yedder, but he would be sat there doing nothing. He doesn't excite me. I don't want to play with him. So I apologise. I do, but there's there's not an awful lot I can do about it, really. Plus, he's gone now, so we need to stop crying about it, and we need to open these packs and get nothing out of it. These are marquee matchups. Marquee matchups for me this week. I've not checked to see if any of the players required are worth anything, if that makes sense. So, normally, the last, 2 weeks, we've had Irish players selling for like 3,000 coins a piece, and I've made a lot of money off it, and opening bronze packs has actually been very enjoyable because of that. However, I'm not sure that's the case this week because there aren't really that many, like, they're quite popular leagues required in marquee matchups. I should really go through it and have a look. What do we have here? 4 packs remaining, a small gold players pack. Marcus Alonso was released the other day, and he has a 100k pack for just submitting an 83 rated team. Now, I looked at Marcus Alonso when he came out, and I thought, yes, that's good value for money, but I don't need him. I have Alexandro. I need Alexandro to give my link to Ronaldo. And, okay, if I want to bring Ronaldo on as a sub, then it's not a problem. I can get Marcus Alonso in there, happy days. However, I don't want to bring Ronaldo on as a sub. I want to start him. So, Marcus Alonso for me isn't really a card that I will be actively completing to use. It's a card that I'm going to complete because I want the 100k pack, essentially. We're into what I would class as the good packs. That's a board. It's not a special item. And we get ourselves a Sarabia. It is 83 rated Sarabia. I mean, 83 rated cards at this stage are actually really good because they are worth so many coins. I mean, that guy is literally 5,000 coins, which is crazy. You don't want to do that, which is crazy when you think about it. You know, we're mid-July and 83 rated cards are selling for 5,000 coins. It's absolutely ludicrous. But, you know, if EA are going to do what they do, then that's how they keep the market afloat, I guess. I don't know. Everything at the moment is so inflated and so expensive. And I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to do the 45k pack and then the rare Electrum, I think. Even though I've had more luck out of 45ks these days than I have rare Electrums. This is the 45, though. Come on, EA, you know you want to. It's not a walkout, which means it's not a scream card, but it is going to be a special item that we can discard for 14,000 coins. There are new Man of the Match cards in packs right now. I mean, that is a pretty horrific Man of the Match card, if I do say so myself. But like I said, 13.5, I think that'll probably discard for. Ooh, Jimenez in there as well. 13.6, there you go, he's instantly gone. Jimenez is a great pull. He's worth about 7,000 coins. Not bad. Vinicius Jr. is okay for the Real Madrid SBC as well. Let me just pop down in the club and discard that. I've made more money back from marquee matchups than it cost me to do marquee matchups. So, you know, I think we're winning. In terms of gameplay, I was going to do a live game today, but I've delayed it for several reasons. One, I woke up so late today. Basically, I live in a sauna, and it's almost impossible for me to fall asleep. So I'm up until stupid o'clock, and I eventually fall asleep, and then I don't wake up until God knows when. So I'm behind today, so I kind of needed to do like a one take almost. But also, because English is difficult for me today as we open this rare Electrum. Can we get a walkout in the rare Electrum? Nope. Brilliant. Can we get a special card at least? Yeah, another Man of the Match. No, it's not. It's a Europa League. It's going to be, what's his face, Loftus, which is a card that I'm not sure I have on this account. I have him on my other account. He sells literally for 10k. I don't know if he discards for 10k. I'll probably keep him for now, though. Anything else in there? Vidal. That is sensational. What a set of packs that is. If you're not going to get a walkout, a special item at an 85 rated is pretty damn sexy. He's not worth a tremendous amount, but he will 100% go... Yeah, he sells for nothing. I'll keep him anyway, though. But he will 100% go into some sort of SBC. May even go into the final squad of Alonso, because I've already built one of them. Anyway, another reason why I've delayed the gameplay is because tomorrow I'm hoping, at least, well, today I'm hoping, that they drop an end of an era Peter Crouch, which means tomorrow we'll have gameplay of me using that Peter Crouch. That's the plan. Now, if they don't release that, then I'm up a particular creek without a certain paddle. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm putting faith in EA. Feels sick. What else have we got here? So yesterday they released this, right? Footy's winner, Perisic. That card is ridiculous. Now, if you're telling me oh, Ben Yedder is much better than Ronaldinho. What are you doing? You need to keep Ben Yedder. Don't get Ronaldinho. This card is better than Ben Yedder for the way that I play the game. He is 6'1", he's 5-star, 4-star, medium, and he is absolutely ridiculous. That card is insane. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's too expensive, and yeah, to a degree, I do kind of agree with you. I think if it was like maybe about, I don't know, 50 to 100k cheaper than what it is right now, it would be, yeah, that's a good SBC. And I know people are comparing it to last year where we were getting cards like this that were, you know, an 85 rated team or an 86 rated team just by itself. And it would be awesome to have that, but unfortunately EA don't seem that bothered by it. So in terms of it being affordable, I think if they were to drop it by 50 to 100,000, like, so what is it currently? It's 286s and 85, I think. If they dropped the Team of the Week requirement there completely, and they dropped the Team of the Week requirement there and made it an 85 rated team, that would then make it, yeah, that's a reasonably priced SBC, and a very good SBC at that, because that card is so meta, it makes my eyes water. You know, 6'1", 92 jumping, 5-star weak foot, very, very quick, very good on the ball, good passing, insane shooting, great volleys. There's nothing bad about that card. Like, literally not one stat am I thinking, oh, I wish that was higher. No, every stat is insane. And why am I not doing it? Because ultimately, it's not too expensive. I could easily grind out 4 of the Team of the Week SBCs, the 81s, just to get, you know, 4 Team of the Week cards, or maybe even go and buy them for 10, 12k, because I can't imagine they're expensive. However, yes, if I complete this and I put the money into it, use what we have in the club, etc., it's probably not going to cost me anywhere near what Footbin have got it down as. In fact, let me go and have a look to see what Footbin are currently saying this is worth, because I would imagine it's around 450. On PC, which is obviously the platform that I play on, it's about 500,000. It's not going to cost anywhere near that because we have enough to offset it. I've just packed Vidal, this an 85 rated card, so that's going to be a little bit to offset this, that, and the other. The Team of the Week cards we could get away with. You know, it's not going to be as expensive as it says it is on Footbin. It's 400k-ish on console and 500 on PC. However, I'm not doing it because he would go into the team, I would play him for 2 or 3 games, and then I would go back to focusing on Ronaldinho. Because we come back to that whole thing. Yes, this card is brilliant. And yes, this card is extremely meta, and is currently better than Roberto Firmino in my team, right? So, for instance, I would say either Perisic would be my new striker, or you would go as my left side, and Ronaldo would then go as my striker. Maybe. But if I were to do that, right, and of course he gets a link to Ronaldo, we can get him in there for chem, it's not a problem, it actually works perfectly. However, it's not someone who excites me. I remember back in the early days of FIFA 19, in this Road to Glory, everyone kept telling me to go get Perisic. I bought him, I tried him, and I just didn't get on with him. Maybe it's different now, because obviously we play the game differently, but it's just not a player that excites me, or a player that makes me want to play FIFA. Having Ronaldinho in my team would make me want to play FIFA, and that's what it boils down to. So even though I think that is a fantastic card, and I think if it upgrades your team, yes, you should do it, despite the price tag, I'm not doing it because it would be a temporary addition. And then after we get Ronaldinho, it would then either go into a super sub, or he would go back into an SBC. So I'm going to just avoid it completely. This, however, this is insane value for money. 2 informs required. I did the 2 inform SBCs off camera. I'll show you who I got in a second. They were awful. And it requires 1 Chelsea player and 83 rated. Now, I didn't realise this gives you a 100k pack. Even if you don't get anything out of this, it's still value for money. And then, of course, this one is just an 83 rated team, which I will complete in just a second. So, I've built this one already. I've not built the other one, but we can do that together. So, the informs I got, as you can see, Baba, 81, and whoever that guy is, 81. Literally, the 2 worst informs you could get out of that SBC, I got. As you can see, 60 chem was achieved, just about, 83 rated. I can't change anything. 182 for an 83. Oh, I can change something. Okay, never mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Can I get another 82 for an 83 in there, or is that the threshold? No, that's right, that's the threshold. Still, though, I've just saved Draxler. happy days. I'm using players in there that I would kind of like to keep for League SBCs and such, but it is what it is. We'll just get rid of it. That's a 100k pack, though, and we'll open that right now before we complete Alonso, I think, because you never know what we'll pack. Or, no, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to complete Alonso first, and then we'll open the packs together, and that will call time, because it's a mega pack. It's a pretty decent pack. This SBC is phenomenal. 135k's worth of packs back, and it costs you 100k to do it. It's a no-brainer. Oh, did I mention you get a 91 Alonso at the end of it, with a very sexy, dynamic image? Not that I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm just saying it's a good image. What can we do here, then? See what we have in the club. I don't mind using Jimenez, even though he's very good for Atletico's SBC, and I'll probably have to buy it again at some point. There are weekly objectives as well, which I think I'm going to start knocking off in tomorrow's video. I might use that Vidal. He's only like 14k anyway. Let's see if we can maybe get away with a few sort of lower things here or there, now that we have the 85 in there. Let's put... Wait, is he tradable? I don't know. We'll go back and have a look at that in a second. I just want to sort of flesh it out and see how far we are away. That's an 82. Is he tradable? He is. Okay, definitely don't want to use that then. That's 10k waiting in the wings. So let me go down to untradeable, search and see what we have untradeable wise. I don't want to use anything too like high rated, so we can use the 83s. Don't mind using these. We've saved them from going into the other 83 SBC anyway. We'll put Canales in there, get Lenglet in there. Right, so Lenglet in for Arias. We need 60 chem here, so it's not even that big a deal. Pop him over there. Right, we've got more than enough chem. We just need to bump up the rating slightly. So we pop him over there. We get Mandanda in at left back. Maybe get Felipe in instead of the goalkeeper. Right, that is it. We need one chem. Where can we get one chem from? Like that. There you go. That's it. Right, now, can we get away with maybe bumping something down a little bit? An 82 for an 83, perhaps? No. We are bang on. There we go. So, I didn't even look at the requirement for 2 Spanish players. That's a happy accident if ever I've seen one. But maybe it looks a little bit overkill because we do have an 85 Vidal. We're using some 83s in there as well as an 84. But I'm not that bothered, really. And I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm happy. 135k's worth of packs, which we'll get absolutely nothing from, and a 91 rated Marcos Alonso that will probably go into Ronaldinho. Even though that is a sensational card. It is so, so good, and we are going to watch it walk out. But I'm very happy with that card. Like, I would happily put it into a team. I got rid of it ages ago, because when that first SBC came out, it was affordable then, and I did it. And remember when it was like 84, 85 rated or something, I got rid of it, and everyone said I was going to regret it. Not once throughout the year did I regret it, because we've had better left backs at the time throughout the entire game than what he was. So I didn't regret it, and now we've had a chance to get it back again. So it's actually worked out quite well. But in terms of, sheer quality, you'd be hard pressed to find a better left back. I'm not saying Alexandro is better, because I don't think he is personally, but Alexandro serves a very important purpose in my team, and that is to give the strong link to Ronaldo that Ronaldo needs. If I put Marcos Alonso in there, he wouldn't have it. So I'll reserve judgment now, and maybe I'll use him first, but ultimately I don't see me keeping that Marcos Alonso. And I'm sorry if that annoys anyone, but it's cheap enough that everyone can go and do it, so you can do whatever you want with yours. We have some pretty sexy packs to open now. They are tradable as well, which is great, because at this stage of the game, everything is worth a lot of coins. Let's do the mega pack first. A Ronaldo wouldn't go amiss, just to round off the series. Oh, we got a walkout. It's going... Oh, don't be ones to watch. Oh, God. Batshuayi. No, Brazil. It's going to be... Oh, wait. Oh, it's Richarlison. I thought for a second, it could be Felipe Anderson. That's still good, though. Richarlison is an insane card. Even that 86 is a brilliant card. And I'm a Liverpool fan as well, by the way, so there's no biased opinions here. If anything, I should be saying he's horrific. English is difficult. But that's a very good card. I actually really do enjoy using that Richarlison. I think he's really cheap as well. He's like less than 20k at this stage, but he's a very, very nice card to use. I don't even bother looking at his stats, because his stats don't do him justice. He's got 5-star, 4-star, basically like a little Perisic. Not bad at all. What's his height, incidentally? 5'11". He is a little Perisic. I like it. I'll keep that for the time being. He's not really worth selling. I've got 6 duplicates. Could be Ronaldo. No. I don't even know what version of Ronaldo is currently in packs. Would it be the ones to watch, or is there a different version? I'm not sure. Choupo-Moting not worth anything. Just get rid of him for minimum. These are probably not going to be worth anything either. That 100k pack now is just going to hold nothing but disappointment for me, because we've had our walkout and now is just going to be left with disappointment. All I'm going to get here is no flash at the bottom, a discard one to watch, and maybe 283s. Out of this, though, I would love a high rated card. I would love it. Absolutely. I mean, Foot Birthday Bale would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Make our money back on it, essentially. Come on, EA, be generous. Don't be cruel. Oh, it's a walkout. Right, okay, don't be a scream. Oh, God, not again. It's going to be... Oh. I mean, 86 isn't bad. But it's an Arsenal centre-back, which gives you some indication as to how good that pack was. There could be other things in here. Walkout symbol is good, but at this stage of the game, it might not be that great. There are so many bum walkouts. Be generous. Give me like 5 or 6 special cards just to make up for that. Oh, that's not bad at all. Right, so technically speaking, we had 2 walkouts in there because we had Rafinha as well. 14 duplicates, not 183. I've changed my mind as to whether I think that's good, because I don't think it's actually that good at all. There isn't 183 rated card in there, but we do have an 86 Socrates who discards for about the same as what, not discards, but sells for what Richarlison sells for, essentially. Almiron, who is, let's be honest, going to be 10k. He is indeed. And Rafinha, I would imagine, is going to be about 10k as well. Yes, he is indeed. But, you know, it's a few special cards. Even if we were to sell or discard, that's 20k. And that, maybe if we can get 17, 18k for it, you know, we're touching 40,000 coins in those 3 players. And then we get ourselves a bunch of fodder. I mean, that is a lot of fodder. That is going to be a lot of transfer listing for me to be able to do in just a second. I'll put that in the club, and then we'll sort those later, because you don't want to see me go through 14 duplicates. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let's clear those off. So, in theory, there should be an end of an era Peter Crouch tonight or tomorrow. I'm hoping it's going to be tonight, because it gives me a purpose for tomorrow, and that's what I was banking on. We finished La Liga again, and I didn't even think of that, actually. I can go back through La Liga and finish some teams, but we do pick up that Marcos Alonso. So you can see here, I mean, I could put him in, and I mean, that doesn't make any difference at all, does it, really? I can put him in there, and I can rejig this whole thing. I mean, if I really wanted to, we could get Steven Gerrard in there. I could pop him in there, not that that gets chemistry, but there's a lot of ways we can sort of work this out, and maybe even I could fit Fernando Torres into this team now. That's actually not a bad idea. So maybe Marcos Alonso will hang around for a little bit. I'm not sure, but I'm really glad that I've done that SBC. He's super, super cheap. Not a bad player at all. In fact, the best left back in the game, arguably. And like I said, I'm very happy that I've done it. But I don't see him staying around that long, because I love that Alexandro card, and I need the link to Ronaldo. But you never know. There may be a way, as I hit the controller on the desk, there may be a way to box Ronaldo in somewhere, but because we have that Bale, it just doesn't make it that easy. It's a shame Ronaldo left, really, isn't it? But that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm sorry if it was a little bit boring. We've had a bit of a discussion. Once again, right, I apologise if I ever put a player into an SBC that you personally would use, but it's not like I can give it to you, is it? You know, I can't, and if I'm not using it, it's a waste. I'd rather put it into something that I want to use. And let's be honest, we all need an excuse to play this game these days, and if Ronaldinho is the perfect excuse for me to start playing the game and enjoying it again, what are we sad about? Nothing. If you have enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.